Bitcoin will either pump or dump from here. That is the main question. Pump or dump in the upcoming days. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Not financial advice. Please watch this video till the end. I hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday, but we have things to do. We have to analyze and discuss together what can we expect from Bitcoin and Ethereum, from these two big boys, in the upcoming days, weeks, or even months. So let's just go straight into Bitcoin charts. And first things first, I'm gonna talk about the whole logic behind this setup, the whole, let's just say, my price predictions, which is like, again, no predictions, only probabilities. So I'm just gonna share my thoughts and do your own research and make your own goddamn decision. So these are my expectations, my price predictions in the upcoming days, weeks, months for Bitcoin. So first things first, yeah, Bitcoin charts. We are on the daily time frame because all the juices for me are on the bigger time frame, on the daily time frame. And right now, as you already know, Bitcoin is inside, the whole price movement is inside this descending, massive descending channel. Lower lows, lower lows, lower highs, which is bearish. We are in a bear trend, let's just say that, on the bigger time frame, for me, in my eyes. And all I'm gonna say is that every single trader and investor, retail trader and investor, looking at the same thing right now, at the same pattern, at this very moment. They're looking, for example, on the bigger time frames like 2-day, 3-day, Bitcoin formed a bull flag, and every single one of them are looking inside this bull flag, and they're expecting for a clean breakout and start exploring new all-time high territories. So I'm gonna say you, and we're gonna analyze, I'm gonna share you my thoughts. What is the logic behind the setup and why I'm expecting, let's just say, the same thing, but also trying to play safe if I'm trading with leverage. If you're gonna ask me, should I start investing in Bitcoin? I'm gonna say no, because we already, right now, at this very moment, we all at our all-time high territories. And I would rather focus on altcoins, on those probably maybe gaming coins. Also, my next video will be about my, let's just say, top 2010 gaming coins, which I'm super excited. So subscribe, don't get left behind, or follow me in my trading channel, which is like links down below. Go check it out. It's absolutely free. I'm always announcing and dropping you my trading ideas and, let's just say, trading alerts, calls in that trading channel. So always welcome to join. So yeah, let's just start talking about what is the psychology behind this setup. If, of course, and every single trader, retail investor, looking at the same thing right now, at the same pattern. According to the history, as you already probably know, every single time September closes in the green, and I believe so that we're gonna close it in the green because we're not that far away, we're already done with September. Every single time we close in the green, October, November, December, all the 3 months in a row will also being in the green. So if the history will repeat itself, and we already like, maybe the real bull rally is about to start, we'll see. No one knows, no one has that crystal ball, but let's just assume, let's just imagine that these months will be in the green as well. The average monthly returns on, let's just say, October, what is like 28 point, let's just say 30, 15, 35, or let's just say 30. So let's just say the average monthly returns in October was at around, let's just say, 20-25%. So let's just try to analyze based on the history and what can we expect in the upcoming month. All right, let me just quickly remove that. All right, so if I'm gonna use, let's just say, price range and day tool, let's just start average 20%. All right, and if this pattern will play out as it should. I mean, if according to the trading book, how those like patterns playing out, according to the pattern, I'm just gonna try to analyze based on the, not the bull flag. I'm just gonna try to analyze based on this descending channel. So let's just say, yeah, beautifully, if we're gonna experience a breakout, a clean breakout through this descending channel, my next target point, of course, this is all-time highs. I believe we're gonna experience a fake out or some kind of extra pump because we're reaching all-time high territories, but we'll see, no one knows that. My next target point would be that sweet, let's just say, I'm gonna say $75,000 per Bitcoin, per coin. These are my expectations if this whole setup, the whole logic, the whole history will repeat itself and it plays out. These are my expectations. Of course, the price can always go lower, but if we're gonna use right now at this very moment, this was like $65,000, $66,000 per Bitcoin. So from here, let's just take an average 20%. The mid-range of this upcoming descending channel, it is a possible scenario to reach. Boom, price clean breakout, closes above this, and I mean the whole price goes inside the second descending channel, and boom, movement to the upside, reaching previous all-time highs, retesting previous all-time highs, and retesting and like reaching new all-time highs, starting to explore new all-time high territories. Of course, what is the percentage if we're gonna start moving towards the top of the second channel? 30%. So 30, 20%, if this average percentage movement will play out like 30%, 30, 15, of course, okay, 15, whatever, but I mean 30, let's just say. So it is possible to reach even higher levels like $85,000 per Bitcoin, but we'll see. Only, I mean, no predictions, only probabilities, but that would be, October will be interesting month, let's just say that. Of course, if we're gonna take a look on our liquidation heat map, we have on the lower time frame 66.1, 64.8 at around those, at around those levels. We have some kind of take liquidity from here, and consolidate and form some kind of, let's just say, a bull flag, a breakout and retest. I mean, there's a very high probability, a huge chance, I believe so, to retest the previous, I mean, the top of this channel at around $68,000. So this would be my first target point. And if you're gonna start opening your, I mean, if you want to start opening your long positions and you're bullish on Bitcoin, you should start doing it right now, because these are my expectations. When we're gonna start reaching the top of this channel, and if we're gonna experience a clean breakout, there will be a massive volatility. There's gonna be I mean, the whole battle between bulls and bears. Stop loss will be triggered. A lot of people are gonna be liquidated for those who like using high leverage, but we'll see. No one knows that, or who knows? Maybe we're gonna experience a nice clean breakout, close above this. I mean, the price is gonna go inside this channel without any stupid stuff. So these are my expectations. Boom, breakout, high volatility, and then push the price towards the upside. Whenever we're gonna start touching the previous high, all-time high territories, also volatility, and then I don't know, my target point would be $75,000 per Bitcoin. So we'll see how it plays out, if everything will play out according to the book, but we'll see. No one knows that. So let's just go straight to the, let's just quickly delete like it was. Let's just quickly delete. And what is bullish with Bitcoin, that we broke through this previous highs. So according to, for example, Forex or whatever trading strategies, of course, on the lower time frame, will already shift from the bearish into a bullish movement. But on the bigger time frame, we broke the previous highs, which is super bullish. So the whole trend is right now even more bullish. We shift the whole from the bearish into a bullish. Of course, like I mentioned you before, on the lower time frame, we already did. But also there is a bearish scenario. All I'm gonna say, you guys, that in my all those 3 videos in a row, keep an eye on this ascending trend line. keep an eye on this ascending trend line, because if we're going to experience a breakdown through this trend line, there's also a chance to, I've seen nothing wrong with it. I mean, there's a still chance for us to start retesting $60,000 per Bitcoin. There's still a chance, a bearish scenario. And then if we're going to see, I don't know, a bigger movement to the downside, also this ascending trend line that acts also as a support is what? At around $57,000 per Bitcoin. So this is a bearish scenario. So if you want to start longing or you're like bullish, just keep an eye on this ascending trend line. You navigate yourself based on this trend line that acts as a support. Because look at the history. Every single time, some kind of, I mean, the more touches we have, the more confirmation we have. Every single time those ascending trend lines experience a breakdown, we're experiencing a drawdown. So still, by looking at the bearish scenario, by using, let's just use this tool again. For example, yeah, 18%. Negative 80%. It is a possible scenario. Who knows? Of course, I don't want this ascending trend line that acts as a support on a bigger time frame would be broken, but still, negative 12%. It is a possible scenario. So keep an eye if you're like, I want to start longing, and navigate yourself based on this ascending trend line. It should be your guidance. So yeah, these are my expectations. Again, boom. Breakout through this descending channel, or let's just say a bull flag, you can call it however you want, and start exploring new all-time high territories. So these are my expectations on Bitcoin. Super excited for the upcoming month. We'll see if the history will repeat itself. So let's jump into Ethereum. Of course, this is my previous technical analysis. Super happy that I saw this falling wedge pattern. I took this position. Of course, I'm still in this long position, but whatever. Let's just quickly delete everything. And of course, nothing new on Ethereum. Let me just quickly delete this. Let's just falling wedge pattern, ascending trend line, this entry points and whatever. So we're still inside this descending channel as just like Bitcoin. And if I'm gonna connect these two previous highs, we are inside this ascending, let's just say, channel. Right. So Bitcoin broke through, reached its previous highs, and the Ethereum's mission right now is also to reach and break through those previous highs, which would be super bullish. And again, the $3,000 to retest $3,000 per Ethereum, it is a huge, there's a very huge chance for us to start retesting $3,000 per Ethereum. We'll see. And after a clean breakout, who knows? Maybe Ethereum gonna start retesting its previous all-time highs, because as you know, Bitcoin reached its all-time highs. Not reach, but explore and found its new all-time high territories, while Ethereum didn't. So I'm very excited to see how the Ethereum is going to perform during this bull rally. But yeah, keep an eye on this whole setup. If the history will repeat itself, if the Bitcoin is going to fly, Ethereum is going to follow. That's what I believe. So yeah, $3,000 per Ethereum, it is a possible scenario. And its mission right now, again, from my previous video, is to break through those previous highs. We're changing the whole market structure into more bullish. We're going to find, some kind of maybe demand zone, start moving to the upside, retesting, boom, clean breakout through this descending channel. Again, just go with the trend and start, at some point to reach those all-time highs. Yeah, so that's pretty much with Ethereum. Let's just quickly, yeah, and that's pretty much it with everything. Super excited 3 months ahead of us. So we'll see. Again, no predictions, only probabilities. I don't want to predict, but I believe so that we have a, it's not like a huge chance, but most definitely I believe so that we're gonna retest and reach like $69,000 per Bitcoin. And if we're gonna experience a clean breakout, and if this whole setup and the logic behind this setup will play out, I believe $75,000 per Bitcoin it is a very, possible scenario. So that's pretty much for today. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Enjoy your Sunday, guys, and yeah, peace out.